Hi, Tracy here with the Idea Closet, and I have a fun project for you for St. Patrick's Day, and that is this cute little t-shirt. I made one for my granddaughter. You can make it in any size, and it's just really simple to make. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you'll do is find the design, and I found this on lovesvg.com. It's a site that has just hundreds and hundreds of free SVG files. I discovered this site a few weeks ago, month ago or so, and I am in love. I've done so many of her files, and they're wonderful and they're free. So once you find the one that you want, and I will put the link for this particular shirt in my blog, you will just go ahead and download it and then open up your Cricut Design Space. So let's get started. And there we are all set. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my canvas. And like I said, I did this for my little granddaughter. I did it on a t-shirt, but I kind of found that working with the onesie canvas works really great for her, and it's actually called pajamas. It's a onesie. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I did zoom down a little bit so that I could see the full thing, and then we're going to come over here to set canvas, and I like to be able to see what I'm working with, so I usually set a gray or the light peach or something, tan, whatever you're more comfortable with, just something that so that you can kind of see it a little bit better. Then we're going to upload the image. So you'll come up to upload your image, and you know how to upload. You hit upload image, a browser window will pop open, you find where you saved your image, and then download it. Mine is right here because I've already done it, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and then insert image. And it will pop up here. Now it does take a few minutes because I'm recording and trying to do my design space. It takes a few minutes for everything to show up. One other thing that I forgot to tell you when I set the canvas was I changed the size. This is something else I really like about this. So I chose 18 months. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Now with my image selected, I'm going to come up here and edit it. And you can click and drag right here to decide how big you want it. I just know from the other one that I did that I actually did it at a height of about 9 inches, and that seemed to work just about perfect for the shirt that I did. And there we go. So let me show you what would happen if we were just to go get it cut right now. You'll notice over here that everything is on its own layer. So if I hit go to send it to my map preview and get it ready to cut, it's kind of a mess. So there's your letters, and they're not, I mean, you can cut them out that way and that'd be great, but then you've got to kind of figure out on the t-shirt where to place them. So the easier way to do it is we're going to come back here, click on the image again, and this time we're just going to ungroup it. And then once we have all of these pieces are separated, they're not grouped, I'm going to click on, I'm going to start with the green, and I'm going to hold my shift, and I'm going to hit each of the green images so that I can select everything. And you can do it over here, or you can do it over here on this side. It doesn't matter. Well, it's being really slow, so let's try it over here. Hit green and hit green, and like I said, because I'm recording and running the design space at the same time, it kind of takes a minute to do this. All right, so once I have all of my green images selected, and there's 2 circles and 2 clovers, I'm going to attach them, and then I'm going to group them. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow pieces. So once that clears, I'm going to select my yellow pieces. There we go. And just hold shift and click on each one of those. And I promise you this will go so much faster on your computer when you're also not trying to record it. Plus, I just need a new computer. I'm trying to convince my husband that it's time for a new computer. So once we have all of those selected, again, we're going to come up here to attach and then group. So we have our green images that are attached and grouped, and we have our yellow images that are attached and grouped. What I'm going to do is come up here to the top, and then I'm going to just turn those off for right now so that you can't see them. And once those are all so that you can't see them, then you're going to select all the rest of your words here. And just click and drag to get that selection box around the whole thing. Once everything's selected, you'll do the same thing, attach it, turn it into a group, and now we're going to go back and turn on those green and yellow little images. So you have 4 yellow and 4 green. Now you're ready to go to your cutting mat. So we're going to hit go. Get rid of my old one, and my new one will pop up here. And there is your green right where they need to be. We'll jump down here. There's your yellow or your gold right where it needs to be. And there is your same, just exactly as it needs to be. So all you're going to do is cut out each mat in your iron-on vinyl. Oh, one other important part, because we're doing that as an iron-on, you want to make sure that you mirror your image for these. That would be bad. Yeah, whenever you do a iron-on, you always need to mirror your images. And it'll tell you, because you're going to set your Cricut to the iron-on fabric or the iron-on heat transfer. And so when you go to cut it, if it's not mirrored, you'll get an image up here, pop up and say your image isn't mirrored. You want to image it or mirror it. Then we just go ahead and cut each of those out and then apply them to your t-shirt, either with an iron or a heat press. That's all there is to it. Such a fun and simple way to make a cute t-shirt. So check out lovesvg.com, check out my blog, and happy crafting!